And Big was showing me a contract because I was saying to Big. Big was like, yo, Gene, I like you. I would take you with me, bruh, but you love that too much. I said, love that much? What the fuck you? I love it much. He said, yeah, you love him too much, bruh. I would take you with me. I said, nigga, how you gonna take me with you and you broke? He said, I'm broke. I said, yeah, broke, man. You owe Mike Gadget $30,000 for the system and them drop boxes he put in your truck. And he was like, yo, how you know that? I said, talk and run their mouth, Big. Yo, he said, oh. He said, but I'm about to get this money. So he showed me, I said, you about to get that money? He said, yeah, look at this. It had Charlie Baltimore, Cameron.
All right, y'all, buckle up because what I'm about to share will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about Diddy, his best friend Anthony Wolf Jones, and the dark secrets surrounding the unaliving of some of hip-hop's biggest names. Is it just me, or does it seem like anyone who gets too close to Diddy ends up facing the most mysterious circumstances? Well, today, we're diving deep into the chilling story of betrayal, power struggles, and hidden truths. And trust me, this tea is hot. So was Wolf's death just a tragic accident? Or was it part of a sinister plan to keep certain secrets buried forever? Let's get into it. If there's one thing Hollywood and the music industry have taught us, it's that the higher you climb, the darker the shadows that follow you. And when it comes to Diddy, his best friend, Anthony Wolf Jones, knew all about those shadows. Wolf wasn't just a bodyguard or a right-hand man. He was the gatekeeper of Diddy's empire, someone who knew every secret, every move, and every scandal. But here's the kicker. Some people believe that knowing too much cost Wolf his life. So let's rewind for a second. Wolf wasn't just some random associate. He was deeply involved in the East Coast versus West Coast rap rivalry, serving as Diddy's protector and confidant during some of the most dangerous times in hip-hop history. Back in the 90s, when the tension between Death Row Records and Bad Boy Records was at its peak, Wolf was there. He wasn't just Diddy's muscle. He was someone Diddy relied on for guidance and, allegedly, for handling some pretty questionable activities. But here's where things get murky. Wolf's proximity to all the drama meant he saw too much. He allegedly knew about the unaliving of Biggie Smalls, and some say he had plans to spill the tea on everything, from Biggie's murder to Diddy's other secrets. And when he tried to distance himself from the life of crime, that's when things took a dark turn. Fast forward to 2003. Wolf's story came to a tragic end outside a bar in Buckhead, Atlanta. After a heated argument over a woman escalated into violence, Wolf and another man were found unalived in the aftermath, with 2 others wounded. On the surface, it looked like just another bar fight gone wrong. But honey, nothing about this story adds up. Police reports painted the scene as chaotic, but those close to Wolf always felt like there was more to the story. Was this really about a bar fight, or was it a setup to silence someone who knew too much? And if that wasn't enough, let's talk about what was happening behind the scenes just days before Wolf's death. Here's where things get juicy. Just a week before the bar incident, Wolf was reportedly set to testify in a federal lawsuit involving Diddy. This lawsuit alleged that Diddy's organization, dubbed the Enterprise, was involved in multiple crimes, including the unaliving of Big Jake Robles, a close friend of Suge Knight. And guess who was named as the trigger man in that case? Yep, Wolf. According to sources, Wolf's testimony could have exposed not just Diddy's alleged involvement in Big Jake's death, but also a web of other crimes tied to Bad Boy Records. But, and this is a big but, Wolf never got the chance to testify. Was his death just a coincidence, or was it orchestrated to keep him quiet? You tell me. Now let's talk about Biggie, because you can't tell Wolf's story without diving into the mystery surrounding Biggie's death. For years, rumors have swirled that Diddy had something to do with Biggie's untimely end. And guess who would have had all the details on that? Yup, Wolf.
Little C's, Little Kim, Junior Mafia, Tracy, I don't know, Tracy Murray,
Tracy Lee.
Tracy Lee, and the commission. And I think the contract was for so many years for like 62 million, it comes out to like $62 million.
Damn.
I was like, that's what I said. I'm like, damn.
Biggie was reportedly planning to leave Bad Boy Records for a $62 million deal before he was unalived. People close to Biggie, including his former bodyguard Gene Deal, have hinted that his death was an inside job. On the night of Biggie's murder, his car was the only one marked, a chilling detail that screams premeditation. And get this, in the days following Biggie's death, Diddy allegedly focused more on album sales than mourning his friend. Coincidence? I'll let you decide. Wolf wasn't just a bystander bystander in all of this. He was deeply involved in the East Coast versus West Coast feud and allegedly played a role in some of the darker moments of hip-hop history, but when he tried to leave that life behind, it seems like the past wouldn't let him go. Insiders claim that Wolf had plans to come clean about what really happened to Biggie and other secrets he'd been keeping for years, but the closer he got to breaking free, the more dangerous his life became. And let's not forget the rumors about Diddy owing Wolf a significant amount of money. Could financial disputes have played a role in Wolf's death? Absolutely.
Wolf's mother let me hear something that the what they call it, the drug enforcement, the prosecutor from Atlanta, that Puff told Meech, go ahead and do what you got to do, when him and Wolf and them was beefing outside. I heard Wolf say out of his mouth, I'ma show you.
Oh, but we're not done yet. Another bombshell tied to Wolf's story is the rumor that he might have been the biological father of Diddy's son, Justin. For years, people have speculated about Justin's striking resemblance to Wolf.
We got real serious when we get married.
I put up a picture of Wolf and one of Puffy's sons, Justin Combs. Look at him. You tell.
Even former Bad Boy employees have hinted at this possibility. If true, this would have been a major embarrassment for Diddy, who has always projected an image of control and perfection. Could this have been another reason Wolf needed to be silenced? You'll have to decide that for yourself. In the years since Wolf's death, questions have continued to swirl. Diddy has faced multiple allegations of betrayal and foul play, not just from Wolf's story, but from others who have crossed his path. Former employees, friends, and even Biggie's own mother have suggested that there's a much bigger conspiracy at play. One that involves not just Diddy, but also law enforcement and other powerful entities. Biggie's mom, Valletta Wallace, has publicly stated that she believes the LAPD knows who was responsible for her son's death, but has chosen not to act. She's even called it a conspiracy, saying that powerful people are being protected. And if Biggie's case was a conspiracy, what does that say about Wolf's? So where does that leave us? Was Wolf's death a result of a bar fight, or was it part of a much larger plan to keep Diddy's secrets buried? Did he know too much about Biggie, Jake Robles, and the inner workings of Bad Boy Records? And what about the rumors surrounding Justin's paternity? These are questions that may never have concrete answers, but the connections are hard to ignore. At the end of the day, Wolf's story is a tragic reminder of the dark side of fame and power. He was someone who knew too much, trusted the wrong people, and paid the ultimate price. Whether his death was a coincidence or part of a sinister plot, one thing is clear: the truth has a way of coming out eventually. So what do you think? Was Wolf's death just bad luck, or was it something more? Sound off in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the dark side of Hollywood and hip-hop. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.